Hey everyone, in this video we'll be doing question 2 of exercise 2.3 from class 10 CBSE Maths. In this question we have to check if the first polynomial is a factor of the second polynomial by dividing the second polynomial by the first polynomial. So all we have to do in this is divide this by the first polynomial, and then if we get the remainder as 0, that means this is the factor of the second polynomial. So let us do the first question. So here we have t square minus 3 and 2t raised to 4 plus 3t cube minus 2t square minus 90 minus 12. So here we can do the standard procedure for division of polynomials. So we write it like this, and then we take the first term and divide it by the first term here. So once we do that, we'll get 2t square, and then we multiply this with the second term, so that will be 2t square into minus 3, which gives us minus 6t square. So we write all these over here. So 2t square into t square gives us 2t raised to 4, and then 2t square into minus 3, 6 minus 6t square. So we write it here. Notice that I'm writing it here and not here. This is because we write it so that they are like terms, so that we can subtract. So here now we have to subtract. So 2t raised to 4 minus 2t raised to 4 is 0, so that it just gets cancelled out. And over here minus 2t square and plus 6t square, because when we subtract the sign changes. So over here we get 4t square, and then we write the rest of the values by itself. So we get 3t cube plus 4t square minus 90 minus 12. So once again we take the first term 3t cube and divide it by t square. So we get plus 3t. Okay, and then we multiply it by both the terms. So plus 3t cube and minus 9t. So we write it under that. So here 3t cube and minus 3t cube get cancelled, because when we subtract we change the sign, and similarly minus 90 and 90 get cancelled because we change the sign. So now what we have left is 4t square and minus 12. So once again 4t square divided by t square is plus 4, and we multiplied by both the terms, we get 4t square minus 12, and over here also 4t square and minus 12 are there. So once we subtract we get the answer as 0. So now we get the remainder as 0. So that means it is a factor. Let us do the next one. So here in the second one it's the same thing, x square plus 3x plus 1, and we have the other one 3x raised to 4 plus 5x cube minus 7x square plus 2x plus 2. So here first we take the first term here 3x raised to 4 and divide it by the first term here. So that is 3x square. So now we multiply it by all the terms. So 3x square into x square, 3x raised to 4, 3x square into 3x, we get 9x cube, and 3x square into 1. So that is 3x square. So we arrange it so that it is coming as like terms. And now we subtract both of these. So 3x cube and 3x cube get cancelled because we change the sign. And once we change the sign we get plus 5x cube and minus 9x cube. So that gives us the answer as minus 4x cube. And over here minus 7x square minus 3x square. So we get minus 10x square. And now the rest of the values we write like that. So we get minus 4x cube minus 10x square plus 2x plus 2. Similarly we do the same step. We take the first term here, so minus 4x cube, and divide it by this term. So we get minus 4x, and we multiply this minus 4x with all the terms here. So minus 4x into x square, that is minus 4x cube, minus 4x into 3x, so that's minus 12x square, and plus 2 into 1, so that's plus 2. And minus 4x into 1, so that is minus 4x. So now minus 4x square x cube and minus 4x cube get cancelled because we change the sign, and minus 10x square and minus 12x square, since when we change the sign and subtract we get the answer as 2x square, and plus 2x and minus 4x we get when we change the sign we get plus 6x, and we take the 2 down. So now what we have the final thing as 2x square plus 6x plus 2. So once again we take the first term here and the first term here. So 2x square divided by x square gives us 2. So we multiply it by the rest of the terms. So 2 into x square, 2x square, 2 into 3x, 6x, 2 into 1, 2. So now we see that once we subtract, we get the answer as 0. So therefore, this is a factor of the second polynomial. So now we can do the next one. So as you guys can see, it's really simple. Let's just do the next one. So here we have x cube minus 3x plus 1 and x raised to 5 minus 4x cube plus x square plus 3x plus 1. So this is really simple. We do the same steps again. We take the first term here and the first term here and divide them. So here we get 5 minus 3, which is x square, and then we multiply it with the rest of the terms. So x raised to 2 into x raised to 3 is x raised to 5. So we put it here. Then x raised to 2 into minus 3x, minus 3x cube, x square into 1, so that's x square. So now what happens is we subtract these two. So x raised to 5 and x raised to 5 get cancelled. Minus 4x cube and 3x cube. Once we change the sign, we get minus x cube. So we write it below. And x square get cancelled. So we get 0. Now we write the rest of the things. 3x plus 1. Now we have minus x cube plus 3x plus 1. So here we can do... So here we do the same steps. X cube minus x cube divided by x cube. So we get minus 1. So we multiply this minus 1 with the rest of the term. So minus 1 into x cube, x minus x cube, minus 1 into minus 3x, 3x, minus 1 into plus 1, minus 1. So now once we subtract, we change the sign. So minus x cube and minus x cube get cancelled. 3x and 3x get cancelled. But here plus 1 and minus 1 gets turned into plus 1. So we get the answer as 2. So here the remainder is not 0. So if the remainder is not 0, this polynomial is not a factor of this polynomial. So here we can say that x square, x cube minus 3x plus 1 is not a factor of x raised to 5 minus 4x cube plus x square plus 3x plus 1. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you understood this question and now know that you can solve this very easily. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.